Solutions, 2nd edition, pre-intermediate, by Tim Faller and Paul A. Davies. Published and copyright Oxford University Press, 2012. CD1. Unit 1. Lesson 1A. Exercise 2. 1.
Mean. Generous.
2.
Honest. Dishonest.
3.
Hard-working. Lazy.
4.
Weak. Strong.
5.
Talkative. Quiet.
6.
Modest. Arrogant.
7.
Stupid. Clever.
8.
Shy. Confident.
9.
Funny. Serious.
10.
Polite. Rude.
11.
Impatient. Patient.
12.
Nice. Nasty.
1A. Exercise 4. 1.
Look, Martha, Jason Mraz is playing in town on Saturday night.
Jason Mraz? Wow, I love him. Let's go.
There won't be any tickets left.
Let's have a look. Oh, there are tickets left. Shall I book them? It's £25 for a ticket.
£25? Oh, I don't have enough money for that.
Don't worry, I can pay for you.
No, you can't.
Really, it's fine. I want to pay for you. I want you to come.
I'll pay you back next month.
It's okay. It's a present.
2.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, shall we go in?
We're waiting for Emily.
Well, where is she?
She's on her way, I'm sure.
Oh, she's never on time. The film starts in 15 minutes.
She'll be here in a minute.
Can you phone her?
Why?
Tell her to be quick.
Let's wait a bit longer before we call her. We have time.
Let's call her now.
No, Ryan. Let's wait.
3.
I'm not looking forward to the maths exam.
Aren't you? I am. I think it'll be really easy. I've definitely got the right kind of brain for maths. I always do well. I read all about it on a website the other day. Do you know about the different types of brain people have?
No, I don't.
Some people can think really clearly. They understand things very quickly. They're good at maths and science. That's me.
Lucky you. I'm really bad at maths.
Having said that, I'm good at most things. I learn things really quickly, and I don't have to do a lot of work. I don't think I'll get bad marks in any of the exams.
4.
Julie! Julie!
Yes?
Can you come here, please?
Yes, Dad? What is it?
Your room is a complete mess. Clothes on the floor, books on the bed.
But I've just tidied it.
How long did you spend on it?
I don't know. 5 minutes? Mum always tidies my room.
Well, you're old enough to do it yourself. Go and get the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, Dad, I'm going out in 10 minutes. Can you do it?
No way. You're not going out until you've tidied your room.
Lesson 1B, Exercise 2.
Hi, Matt. Are you having a good time?
Not really. I don't know anyone here.
Do you know Sam?
No. Who's he?
She lives next door to me. She's over there. She's wearing a yellow top.
Is she dancing?
No, that's Zoe. Sam's standing by the door. She isn't talking to anyone. Do you want me to introduce you?
Okay.
Lesson 1B, Exercise 6.
So, are you enjoying the party?
Yes, it's really good.
Hey, I like your shoes, Sam. They're cool.
Thanks. They hurt my feet, though. That's why I'm not dancing. You're wearing trainers. They're much better for dancing.
Hey, you two. Do you want to dance?
No thanks, Alice. Matt, you go ahead and dance.
No thanks.
But you love dancing, Matt.
Yes, but I don't like this band.
Really? I love them. Actually, I'm going to see them next month, and I've got a spare ticket. Do you want to come, Alice?
Yes, please.
Oh.
Lesson 1C, Exercise 2.
The Duke of Edinburgh Award. Would you like to learn to rock climb? Or spend time working at an animal sanctuary? That's what Andrea Black and Jenny Smith are doing as part of their Duke of Edinburgh Award programme. The award encourages young people to do exciting cultural, social and adventure activities in their free time. The Queen's husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, started the award in 1956. He started it because he wanted young people to learn to help themselves and other people. The award is for people aged 14 to 25, and there are 3 levels: bronze for those aged 14 or over, silver for over 15s, and gold for over 16s. You have to complete 4 activities to achieve the award. Go on an expedition, for example, hiking, kayaking or climbing. Learn a new practical or social skill, anything from painting to podcasting. Take on a physical challenge, for example, learn or improve at a sport. Do voluntary work, helping people or the environment. For example, work with disabled or elderly people, or raise money for a charity. Young people usually do the award at a Duke of Edinburgh club at their school or at a local youth group. They decide what they're going to do and write a plan. It usually takes between 1 and 3 years to finish an award.
Lesson 1C, Exercises 5 and 6. Jasmine.
At the moment, I'm working in an Oxfam shop. Oxfam is a charity that raises money for poor people in developing countries. Working in a charity shop teaches me about real life. I'm learning to deal with the customers and also to work in a team with the other people who work in the shop. And I'm learning about the work that Oxfam does in developing countries and about the lives of people who are much poorer than me. It really makes you think about how lucky you are. I love it.
Nathan.
I'm preparing to go on a big hike. 2 friends and I are going to walk from one side of Scotland to the other without using roads. It'll take about 10 days. Right now, we're training for the expedition. Every weekend, we go walking in the hills near my house, and sometimes we take a tent and camp. I'm practicing how to read maps, how to build a fire, even how to cook. I think I'm becoming a stronger, more confident person. Now, I try not to say, I can't do this or I can't do that.
Caitlin.
I'm really into fashion and I love drawing and making things. So I decided to learn how to make clothes. At the moment, I'm learning how to cut material and sew with a machine. 2 of my friends are working with me and we're organising a fashion show for the school. I've learned loads of new things. I'm becoming more organised and I'm learning how to work with other people in a team. We feel very grown up and hard-working.
Dominic.
As part of my Duke of Edinburgh award, I'm learning a new sport, rugby. I go to rugby training sessions every Saturday. I wanted to do something that was physically challenging, something that would make me stronger. In the morning, we train indoors. Sometimes we do weightlifting in the gym, and sometimes we do keep fit. In the afternoon, we go outside to the field for a couple of hours and play matches, or practice ball skills and tactics. I feel much fitter and stronger, both physically and mentally. I'm thinking of joining a local rugby team when I finish school, so I can keep playing.
Lesson 1E. Exercise 1. 1. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Lesson 1E. Exercise 3.
What does your musical taste say about you? We often have stereotypical images of rockers as rebellious, classical music fans as quiet and modest, and lovers of rap as talkative and outgoing. But is it really true that our musical tastes show our personality? According to recent research from a university in Edinburgh, it is. Professor North, who did the research, says that people often express their identity through the kind of music they listen to, the kind of clothes they wear, and their hobbies and interests. So it isn't surprising that people's taste in music says something about their personality. The researchers interviewed more than 36,000 people from around the world, asked them about their musical tastes, and gave them personality tests. But did the research show that our stereotypical images are right? Here are some of the results. Lovers of indie music aren't very confident, gentle, or hard-working, but they are very creative. Country and Western fans are hard-working and not shy. Rap fans are outgoing and confident. Fans of pop songs aren't creative, but are hard-working, gentle, and outgoing. The best fan to be is a soul fan, because they are creative, confident, outgoing, and gentle. Perhaps the most surprising result was that classical music fans and heavy metal fans have very similar personalities. People think of heavy metal fans as being very sad and unhappy, but like classical fans, they are in fact easygoing and creative, and not very outgoing. Professor North says that the results explain why so many people are good friends with people who like the same music. Heavy metal fans in Sweden have more in common with heavy metal fans in Brazil than with, say, Swedish fans of pop. The results also explain why some of us are so passionate about what we listen to, since music is likely to be closely linked to our personality. However, the research doesn't say what people who listen to lots of different types of music are like. Perhaps they are perfectly balanced. So, what does your music say about you?
Lesson 1F. Exercise 1.
So what do you like doing in your free time, Jamie?
I love playing sport. How about you?
Oh, I can't stand playing sport. I prefer watching TV.
Really? I'm not that keen on watching TV. I'd rather chat to my friends online. What else do you like doing?
I quite like drawing, and I enjoy going to the cinema.
Me too. Do you fancy going to the cinema this evening?
Yeah, sounds good.
Lesson 1F. Exercise 5. Natalie and Jacob.
What do you enjoy doing in your free time, Jacob?
I'm really into music.
Cool. What's your favourite band then?
Kings of Leon. What do you think of them?
I'm not really a fan.
No? They're amazing. Who do you like then?
I'm really into Maroon 5.
Really? I quite like them too.
I've just downloaded their new album. Do you want to come round this evening and have a listen?
Cool. I'd love to.
Ethan and Issy.
What are you into then, Issy?
I love going to the cinema. I go every week.
Me too. What kind of films are you into?
I'm crazy about romantic comedies. I love them.
Really? I much prefer war films. Rescue Dawn is my favourite film of all time.
I'm not really a fan of war films. Too violent.
Oh. Maybe we should get together anyway sometime and go and see a film.
I don't think so. Do you know any violent romantic comedies?
Mike and Ashley.
What do you like doing at weekends, Ashley?
I like surfing the net.
No way! Me too! I'm a big fan of YouTube. It's so funny.
I absolutely love blogs about famous people. I like reading about their lives.
Really? I think the lives of celebrities are a bit boring. I prefer watching normal people.
Well, I like YouTube too. Why don't you come round on Saturday afternoon and I'll show you a few of my favourite YouTube videos.
Cool. Sounds good.
Alex and Olivia.
What do you like doing in your free time, Olivia?
I'm fond of reading.
That's interesting. What kind of books do you like?
Sci-fi. I'm really into sci-fi books.
Are you? I prefer detective stories.
I don't really like detective stories. I find them a bit boring. I mean, they're not very realistic, are they?
And sci-fi stories are?
Yeah, but sci-fi stories aren't set in the real world, and they don't pretend to be, so that's different.
Maybe. I won't lend you my new detective book then.
Lesson 1F. Exercise 6. 1,
I'm not really a fan.
2,
I much prefer war films.
3,
I'm a big fan of YouTube.
4,
I absolutely love blogs.
5,
I think the lives of celebrities are a bit boring.
6,
I'm fond of reading.
7,
I'm really into sci-fi books.
Lesson 1F. Exercise 8.
I love shopping.
That's interesting.
I'm not a big fan of computer games.
Really?
I'm really into sci-fi films.
Cool.
I'm fond of dancing.
No way. Me too.
I'm not a big fan of Facebook.
Me neither.
I quite like taking photos.
Do you?
I'm really into surfing the net.
Wow, are you? I can swim very fast.
Can you?
Get ready for your exam. 1. Speaking. Exercise 2.
I can see two groups of people. I guess they are in a cafe or maybe a hotel. They are sitting on a sofa and comfortable chairs. I think that they are about 17 or 18 years old. The photo shows them chatting and smiling. The girls in the foreground are all drinking. In my view, they are friends because they look very relaxed and they are laughing. I'm not sure why they are so happy. Perhaps they are celebrating a special occasion, like a birthday. Or maybe the girl in the blue top is saying something funny.
Get ready for your exam. 1. Listening. Exercise 4.
Hello, I'm Laura. What's your name?
Martin. Pleased to meet you, Laura.
And you? Where are you from, Martin?
The Czech Republic. I live in Prague. Are you Spanish?
No, I'm Argentinian. From Buenos Aires.
Oh, really? And how old are you?
I'm 17.
How old are you?
16. What are your hobbies?
I love reading. And I play football.
Really? Cool.
Yes, I play for my school. What about you? What are your hobbies?
I like going out with friends, and I do a lot of swimming.
Hi, my name's Emra.
Pleased to meet you, Emra. I'm Lottie.
Pleased to meet you too. Where are you from, Lottie?
I'm from the UK. What about you?
I'm from Turkey,
Really? Where in Turkey?
Istanbul.
How old are you, Emra?
16.
I'm 16 too.
What are your hobbies, Lottie?
I like drawing and taking photographs.
I like taking photographs too, but I can't draw.
Do you have any other hobbies?
Yes, I like playing computer games.
Hi, my name's Greg.
Hello, Greg. I'm Brigitta. I'm from Hungary.
I'm from Canada.
Where in Canada?
I'm from Ontario.
What do you like doing in your free time, Greg?
I like listening to music.
Me too. What else do you like doing?
I like surfing the net. Do you like surfing the net?
No, not really. But I like chatting online. How old are you, Greg?
17. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Get ready for your exam. 1. Speaking. Exercise 11.
Hi. Do you fancy doing something on Saturday?
Sure. Why don't we go out?
Good idea. There's a heavy metal band playing at the concert hall on Saturday.
I'm really not into heavy metal.
I know, but guess who the drummer is in the band?
Who?
Mr. Smithson. You know, the music teacher at our school a few years ago.
Okay then, let's go and see his band.
Cool.
How much are the tickets?
I've got the information here. Between 10 and 15 pounds.
Oh, that's quite a lot of money.
Oh, wait a moment. It's only 5 pounds for students.
Great. Shall we invite Jack and Martha?
Jack's away this weekend. I prefer to go with just you, really. You know, I'm not very keen on Martha. She's so talkative.
Okay, just you and me then. And what do you want to do after the concert? Shall we get something to eat in town?
No, let's come back home. We can get a takeaway.
Okay then, sounds good.
Unit 2, Lesson 2A, Exercise 2. 1,
Boxing.
2,
Archery.
3,
Badminton.
4,
Weightlifting.
5,
Rowing.
6,
Wrestling.
7,
Cricket.
8,
Athletics.
9,
Ski jump.
10,
Fencing.
11,
Snowboarding.
12,
Basketball.
13,
Volleyball.
14,
Karate.
15,
Ice hockey.
16,
Surfing.
17,
Netball.
18,
Baseball.
Lesson 2A, Exercise 6. 1,
We're in the 19th minute of the final and Poland are on the attack. Oh, what a shot! But the goalkeeper saves it. Wait a moment. What's happening? There's a fight! The players are taking off their gloves, throwing them down onto the ice and fighting.
2.
This is her final attempt, and the crowd is silent as she prepares herself. Now she's ready. Here she comes, going faster and faster, and she's in the air. Now she's down. She's landed back on the snow. What's the distance? Nearly 200 meters. Amazing!
3.
The British fighter moves forward and... what a punch! His opponent is on the floor of the ring. He isn't moving. The referee starts counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. The British boy is waving his gloves in the air. He thinks he's the winner.
4.
Smith throws the ball to Jones. Jones runs forward and passes the ball back to Smith. Smith shoots. Yes, it's in the basket. The score is 36-all.
5.
She's still about 150 meters from the finish line, and the Spanish girl is catching her. Has she got enough time? Their legs are tired, but they're both trying to run as fast as they can. And the Spanish girl is going to win!
6.
And Johnson is in the lead. Nobody can catch him. He's winning by 50 meters. But wait, what's happening? I think his boat is sinking. Yes, it is. His boat is getting lower and lower in the water.
7.
And the Hungarian has asked for an extra 15 kilos on the bar. That's a very heavy weight indeed now. 165 kilos. Can he lift it? Let's see. No, he can't. And I think his leg is hurting him now, but he's smiling. That's good to see.
8.
Sandra Peters is lying on her board about 100 meters from the beach. Here comes a big wave. She's riding the wave. She's standing up. Oh, now I can't see her. Is she in the water? Oh dear. Yes, there she is.
Lesson 2B. Exercise 4. 1.
Played.
2.
Expected.
3.
Finished.
4.
Stopped.
5.
Scored.
6.
Voted.
7.
Faced.
8.
Watched.
Lesson 2B. Exercise 5.
The Tortoise and the Hare? In 2001, 22-year-old Trevor Misapika arrived at Edmonton in Canada to compete in the World Athletics Championship. He wanted to take part in the shot put, but a new rule made this impossible. 2 days before the competition, he had to find a new event. He decided on the 100 meters because the new rule did not apply to running. At 135 kilos, he didn't have the body of a sprinter, but he tried his best. So how did he do? Well, unfortunately, Trevor didn't win. In fact, he came last. The newspapers gave him a nickname, Trevor the Tortoise. But he wasn't sad about his time of 14.28 seconds. That's my personal best, he said.
Lesson 2C. Exercise 2.
Dark, cold, and scary. The British seem to enjoy unusual sports more than most other nationalities, but the Bog Snorkeling Championship is one of the strangest. It takes place every year in Wales. The competitors have to swim 110 metres through cold, dark, muddy water without using their arms. And they have to keep their faces in the water at all times, breathing through a snorkel. Who would want to compete in a horrible event like that? Well, in fact, more than 100 people enter it each year, many of them from other countries. Dan Morgan from Wales is the current champion. He finished the course in 1 minute 30 seconds, a world record. Is bog snorkeling really so nasty? Sheila Tompkins, the woman who started the tournament, says, yes, it's dark and you can't see, and that's scary. So why do the British enjoy such unusual sports? Perhaps it's because we have a chance of winning.
Lesson 2C. Exercises 5 and 6.
I'm in the village of Congham, near the east coast of England. Everyone here is getting quite excited because it's nearly time for the big annual event, the World Snail Racing Championship. A man called Tom Elwes started the championship in the 1960s after seeing people racing snails in France. Last year, over 200 snails took part in the competition, and hundreds of people came to watch the races. The organisers say that this year the event is even bigger. The races take place on a circular track, with the snails starting in the middle and racing 30 to 40 centimetres out to the edge of the circle. The owners paint racing numbers on the shells or put small stickers on them so that they can easily see their snail. A snail named Archie set the world record of 2 minutes in 1995. Last year's winner was a snail called Speedy. Jack Robbins is entering the championship for the first time this year, and he's with me now. Jack, is training really important for snail racing?
Yes, it is.
Why?
Because you have to build up a good relationship with your snail. So the snail wants to please you. You know, wants to do its best for you in the race.
I see. Do you think you have a good relationship with your snail?
Yes, I do. I spend a lot of time with Flash.
That's the name of your snail? Flash?
Yes.
Well, good luck, Jack. And of course, good luck, Flash. I'm in the arena now, next to the track. Let's listen to the referee start the race.
Ready, steady, slow!
Well, the first race is over. Jack, how did Flash do? Did he win?
No, unfortunately, Flash didn't win. In fact, he came last. So that's the end of the championship for us. We'll race again next year, though.
Well, good luck for next year.
Lesson 2D. Exercise 4.
In 1904, Fred Lortz was running the Olympic marathon. The sun was shining and it was very hot. 9 miles into the race, Fred was feeling tired, so he decided to stop. While he was sitting next to the road, his manager drove past, stopped his car, and Lortz got in. But 11 miles later, the car broke down, so Lortz started running again. He came first in the race, But while he was getting his gold medal, a spectator complained. Lortz gave back the medal immediately and said, "It was just a joke."
Lesson 2E. Exercise 2.
Surfing Superstar. On the morning of the 31st of October 2003, Bethany Hamilton and some friends decided to go surfing. The sky was clear, the sun was shining, and it was a perfect day for enjoying the big waves near the island of Kauai, Hawaii. The 13-year-old surfing star was lying sideways on her surfboard, about 300 meters from the shore, with her left arm in the clear blue water. Her friends were floating nearby, looking out to sea. They were all waiting for the next big wave. Suddenly, a 5-meter tiger shark appeared just below the surface and attacked her. It bit her left arm and shook her violently backwards and forwards. Bethany saw the water around her turn red. She held onto her board and the shark swam away, but it took her arm with it. It also took a piece of her board. Luckily for Bethany, the shark attacked only once. It all happened so fast that she didn't even scream. In her mind, Bethany repeated, "Get to the beach, get to the beach." She started to paddle towards it with one arm. Her friends didn't know about the shark attack. They thought at first that she was joking. Then they saw the blood and quickly came to help. It took 15 minutes to reach the shore. They called the emergency services and Bethany eventually got to hospital. Bethany's parents are both keen surfers. As a baby, Bethany liked to splash in the shallow water. She started surfing at the age of 5. By 13, she was one of the best teenage surfers in the world and was planning to become a professional surfer. Then the shark attack happened. The really incredible thing about Bethany is that only 10 weeks later, she was surfing again in a competition. Less than a year after the accident, she won first place in a surfing competition in Hawaii. Before the accident, a lot of professional surfers thought that Bethany was going to be the women's world champion one day. After the accident, they haven't changed their minds.
Lesson 2F. Exercise 1.
Hi, Amy. How was your weekend?
It was good. I went to the cinema on Saturday.
What did you see?
The new Ben Stiller film.
Cool. What did you do on Sunday?
Nothing much. I stayed at home and revised. What about you? What did you get up to at the weekend?
I went out with some friends on Saturday.
Where did you go?
To the skate park.
No way. What about on Sunday?
I played computer games at home.
What did you play?
BioShock. It was great.
Lesson 2F. Exercises 4 and 5. Connor and Ella.
Hi, Ella. How was your weekend?
It was great. I played tennis on Saturday.
That sounds fun. Who did you play with?
My friend Sarah.
Oh, right. Cool. Did you win?
Yes, I did. But I also broke the tennis racket.
Oh, dear. That's bad. Was it expensive?
I don't know. I didn't buy it. It was my sister's racket.
Oops.
Jack and Abby.
Hi, Abby. Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did. I went to see a show with my family on Saturday. Then we went for a meal.
Really? Great. Where did you go?
To a Chinese restaurant. There's a nice one in the town centre.
That's interesting. Do you often go out for meals?
No, but it was a special occasion.
Really? What?
It was my birthday.
Oh, no. I forgot.
Jacob and Daisy.
Hi, Daisy. How are you?
I'm fine.
What did you get up to at the weekend?
On Saturday, I went to the cinema with Ben.
Cool. What did you see?
The new Jackie Chan film.
Fantastic. I love Jackie Chan.
Yes, it was great. But I left my phone in the cinema.
Oh, no. Did you go back and find it?
I went back, but it wasn't there.
Oh, dear.
Daniel and Chloe.
Hi, Chloe. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did. I cooked dinner for my family on Sunday.
Oh, that's interesting. What did you make?
Chicken and rice.
And how was it?
It was okay. The chicken was really nice, but the rice was hard.
Oh, well.
Everybody ate it, though. But Dad wasn't very well the next morning.
Skills Roundup 1 to 2. Exercises 5 and 6.
Hello, I'm Anna.
Hi, I'm Jack. Are you new here?
Yes, I am. This is my first day.
Where are you working?
In reception.
Oh, right. Are you having fun?
Well, it's only my first day, but so far, it's okay. What about you? Where do you work?
I'm the IT expert. I started here last September.
It's very quiet, isn't it?
Yes, but that's because it's March. April is always busy because of the Easter holiday, and then from June to September it's usually full. Hundreds of people.
Great. I'm looking forward to that. What's the area like?
It's beautiful. When did you arrive?
Yesterday. I flew here from Poland. And I started work today.
I see. So you're Polish? Hey, why don't we go for a drive after work? You can see the area a bit.
Thanks. That's a great idea.
Do you know the other members of staff?
Only one or two. I met Maggie this morning. She's the boss, isn't she?
That's right, the general manager.
What's she like?
Well, she's okay. Very hard-working and clever. But she's a bit arrogant, and she's very impatient.
Oh, well, thanks for warning me.
But there are some nice people here, like Tom in security, and Danny. In fact, there's Danny over there. Come on, I'll introduce you.
Thanks.
Danny, this is Anna. She's new in reception.
Hi, Anna.
Pleased to meet you. What's your job here?
I work in the gym. I'm a fitness instructor.
Nice job.
Do you do a lot of exercise?
Not really. I like swimming.
What's your best time for 50 metres?
I don't know. I just swim for fun. There's a pool here, isn't there?
Yes, 2 pools. You can use them whenever you like.
And when is the gym open?
Every day, from 7 in the morning until 10 at night. Why don't you come and try it later today?
Well, maybe. I'm a bit tired, actually.
Jack does weight training every day after work. Don't you, Jack?
Yes, well, usually. But today, going for a drive. With Anna.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, see you two later.
Bye.
Unit 3, Lesson 3A. Exercise 2. 1,
Telegraph pole.
2,
Roadworks.
3,
Bus stop.
4,
Street lamp.
5,
Road sign.
6,
Post box.
7,
Pavement.
8,
Traffic lights.
9,
Billboard.
10,
Rubbish bin.
11,
Pedestrian crossing.
12,
Roundabout.
13,
Wood.
14,
Barn.
15,
Cottage.
16,
Farmhouse.
17,
Field.
18,
Bridge.
19,
Stream.
20,
Pond.
21,
Village.
22,
Footpath.
23,
Lane.
24,
Gate.
25,
Hedge.
Lesson 3A, Exercises 4 and 5.
Excuse me?
You what?
Excuse me? I wonder if you can...
I can't hear you.
Can you turn the engine off?
Wait a moment. I'll turn the engine off.
Can you help me? I'm looking for a village called Chomley.
You mean Chumley? That's how people round here say it.
OK. Chumley, thanks.
No problem. Afternoon.
Wait, sorry, excuse me.
Yes?
Can you tell me where Chumley is?
Of course. Go along this lane, go past the pond, then go through the gate on your left. Go across the field, just follow the footpath, and then go through another gate. Turn right onto the lane, and then go straight on. Go over the bridge, go past the farmhouse on your left, take the first right, and walk to the end of the road. Then you're in Chomley.
Don't you mean Chumley?
That's right, Chumley.
Great. So, I go past the pond and through the gate on my right.
The gate on your left.
And I go around the field.
You go across the field.
Oh, yes. I follow the footpath. Then I go... sorry. Can you tell me again, please?
You go through another gate, then you turn right onto the lane and go over the bridge. You go past the farmhouse and you're there.
OK. So I go... sorry. How do I start?
You go past the pond and through... Look, jump up on the tractor. I'm going there myself. I'll give you a lift.
Oh, thanks very much.
Vocabulary Builder 3, Part 2, Exercise 6. 1,
Basketball.
2,
Head teacher.
3,
Weekend.
4,
Homework.
5,
Sweatshirt.
6,
Shopping centre.
7,
Swimming pool.
8,
Table tennis.
Lesson 3B. Exercise 4.
Are there any one-bedroom flats to rent in the centre of Greenton?
Yes, but they're very expensive. There are some really nice flats just outside the town.
Have you got any pictures of them?
Yes, I have. Look, and the rent isn't high, £500 a month.
Nice. Are there any shops nearby?
Yes, there are some shops about 200 metres away.
Great. I can't see any disadvantages.
Do you have any pets?
Well, I've got some fish.
That's fine. There won't be any problems with fish.
Lesson 3C. Exercise 2.
Fox hunting. Hunting is a very old activity. Hundreds of years ago, kings and their families hunted deer. In the 1800s, fox hunting became more popular. The hunters used groups of dogs to chase the foxes while they followed on horses. They wore special clothes for hunting: bright jackets, usually red, black boots, and black hats. This tradition continued through the 1800s and 1900s, especially in rural areas. However, many people in the UK were unhappy about the tradition of fox hunting. It was especially unpopular among people who lived in cities. They thought it was a cruel and outdated activity and argued that it is wrong to kill animals for fun. The government agreed, and on the 15th of September 2004, they made a new law to ban hunting with dogs. The traditional fox hunts had to stop. They were now illegal. Some people in the countryside feel very strongly that the hunting ban is unfair. They argue that the government stopped the hunts only because they disliked upper-class rural traditions. They say that foxes eat farm animals, so farmers need help to protect their animals. In the countryside, 60% of people want fox hunting to continue. We should respect rural traditions and not allow people from cities to stop them. Fox hunts created jobs for people, so the ban does a lot of damage to the economy in the countryside. Some people even try to continue the tradition of hunting by using dogs and horses to chase a sock with a special smell, but it isn't the same. So, which is more important? Respecting a rural tradition or protecting foxes? It's still a question that divides town and country in Britain.
Lesson 3C. Exercises 4 and 5. Olivia.
I live in the country, but I don't know anybody who likes the idea of fox hunting. My dad's a farmer, and he hated it when hunters rode horses over his land. They cause a lot of damage, you know, to the fields and to the hedges, and they don't ask, they just go wherever they want. So I'm glad people can't go hunting anymore. It was only a few very rich people who were interested in it anyway. I'm sure they can find something else to do in their free time.
Rory.
My home is on the edge of town, between the town and the country. I think I understand both sides of the argument about fox hunting, but a lot of people who live in towns don't really understand it. In fact, they don't understand rural traditions at all. They only go into the countryside to have a picnic a few times a year. I never went hunting myself. I'm not that keen on horse riding, but I respect it as a traditional activity. I think it's important to respect all of our national traditions, not just the ones that are really popular.
Jake.
I don't see how anybody can say fox hunting is right. It's disgusting. The whole point of the hunt is to chase and then kill a living animal, the fox. Why? Just because a few upper-class idiots think that it's fun. Well, It's wrong to have fun by killing animals. End of story. Perhaps when hunting started hundreds of years ago, people didn't worry so much about the rights of animals. But people are different now. We respect animal rights. That's why so many people are vegetarians.
Christine.
I really don't see what the problem is. I mean, it's only a few foxes. Look at all the animals that are killed on the roads every year, every day. And what about fishing? I'm sure the fish think it's cruel, but nobody tries to ban fishing. And do you know why? Because it's popular with millions of people. And the silly thing is, we do need to control the number of foxes, because they damage farmers' fields and eat their chickens and lambs. Without hunting, farmers have to shoot foxes, and that's probably crueler than hunting, because the foxes die more slowly. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Lesson 3D. Exercise 6.
The cattle.
The east.
The end.
The English.
The hedge.
The industry.
The MP3 player.
The scenery.
The upper classes.
Lesson 3E. Exercise 3.
Who wants to be a farmer? Imagine owning a farm where the sun always shines, the crops always grow, and the animals are always healthy. Imagine friends visiting for a while to help feed the animals and clean the farmyard. This is the world of Farmville, an online game that players access through the Facebook website. Farmville currently has a population of over 82 million, about the same as Germany. When new players join Farmville, they receive some farm coins, the special Farmville currency, some seeds, a plough, and a farm with 6 fields. They plant the seeds and sell the crops to get extra farm coins. Eventually, they can buy more land too, and make their farms bigger. Why do people enjoy virtual farming? Kate Jones is a 25-year-old who lives and works in central London. She grew up in the countryside. She says Farmville reminds her of her childhood. She's growing wheat and flowers, and she's got some apple trees. She's also keeping chickens and cows. She says that she finds keeping animals relaxing. Some experts have warned of the dangers of Farmville and other online games. They also say that even free games can be expensive. Farmville players can use real money to buy extra farm coins for their farm. You can buy $240 of farm coins for $40 of real money. There are stories of children spending hundreds of dollars on their parents' credit cards to buy virtual money for their online games. Despite these worries, the population of Farmville keeps growing as fast as its virtual fruit and vegetables. And while the crops and the animals in Farmville are imaginary, the money is real.
Lesson 3F. Exercises 2 and 3.
Can you describe the photo for me?
Yes. Let me see. This photo shows a street in a town or city on a sunny day. In the foreground, there are 2 girls, or young women maybe,
sitting at a table outside. They're chatting and having a drink. One of them has got long dark hair and is wearing a red top, and the other is wearing a green top. Judging by their clothes, it's quite warm. Behind the women is a sign which says open. I can also see a road. In the background, there are other shops and cafes. There are a few pedestrians on the pavement. What else? I can also see some trees in the distance. It looks like a nice part of town.
How do you think the two women are feeling? And how can you tell?
Well, let me think. They look as though they're really relaxed. They're smiling and talking, and they look comfortable. I'd imagine they're quite good friends, judging by the way they're sitting.
Lesson 3F. Exercise 5.
Let me see. What else? Well, let me think.
Get ready for your exam. 2. Listening. Exercise 7.
I live in a detached house in Bristol with 2 other students. The university doesn't have rooms for all its students, so every summer there are a lot of us looking for flats and houses in the city. Me and my friend Kate found the house, but the rent is quite high, so we had to find a housemate to share with. We put an ad in one of the student magazines and got lots of replies. We chose to live with Melanie, a third-year medical student. The house has only got 2 bedrooms upstairs, so we changed the dining room into another bedroom for Melanie. Our landlord didn't mind, and luckily the kitchen is big enough to eat in. We all have lunch in the university, and we share the cooking in the evenings. I usually do it on Tuesdays and Fridays. There's only one bathroom, which is a bit annoying, as Kate spends a long time in there in the morning. The house has got a small garden, but none of us likes gardening, so I'm afraid it's a bit of a mess. Next year, Kate, Melanie and I are going to stay together. We might look for somewhere a bit bigger and a bit nearer the university.